2023. Wike returned to Katsina after Saraki visit. Why is Katsina relevant? Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Insiders at the party secretariat told Premium Times that the return visit was probably in reaction to an enthusiastic reception party leaders and supporters gave one of his rivals, Bukola Saraki. In what political observers see as a desperate attempt to outshine his rivals for the presidential ticket of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike on Saturday afternoon returned to Katsina State after his first visit last Tuesday to woo the party's delegate. Insiders at the party secretariat told Premium Times that the return visit was probably in reaction to an enthusiastic reception party leaders and supporters gave one of his rivals, Bukola Saraki, in the state on Friday. During his first visit, Mr. Wike had met Governor Aminu Masari of the All Progressive Congress (APC) and light-heartedly pleaded with him to ask Katsina PDP delegate to vote for him. He said Mr. Masari is the father of everyone in the state, irrespective of party differences. I am formally informing you that I am making myself available to run for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I am here today to talk to the delegates who will make this possible on the 28th and the 9th of this month, which is our national convention. We cannot say because you do not belong to a party and therefore we must not give you that respect. No, it is not allowed. By our tradition, party cannot divide us. Party is a vehicle that conveys you to the point of destination, he told Mr. Masari. The party chairman in the state, Salisu Uli, said Mr. Wike returned to Katsina because he could not properly meet the delegate due to the number of supporters that filled the secretariat during his earlier visit. However, Premium Times gathered that some of the party leaders backing Mr. Wike asked him to return because they were uncomfortable with Mr. Saraki's popularity. Why the repeat visit? Most of Katsina PDP governorship contestants haven't taken sides with presidential contestant, with Mr. Wike being supported by Yakubu Lado, while Mr. Saraki is backed by Ahmed Yeredua, a former managing director of Federal Inland Waterways Authority. Some PDP members Premium Times spoke with said Mr. Wike was persuaded to return to Katsina by Mr. Lado to get more funds and support from Wike for his own governorship race. You know, Saraki pulled a large crowd when he visited, and Yakubu Lado did not even come as a top party stakeholder. I am sure they made him Wike feel that he needed to return to show some people that he is popular. But it all goes back to Yakubu Lado because all the crowd that normally comes here when Wike comes are sponsored by Lado himself, an official at the party state secretariat said. Governorship contestants like Salisu Majigiri and Makota Rabi are yet to declare the presidential aspirant they are backing. But it is obvious that Mr. Majigiri will follow the choice of his benefactor, former Governor Ibrahim Shema. Though Mr. Majigiri is known to be very close to Aminu Tambuwal, Sokoto governor, it is not certain who their preferred aspirant is. In the meantime, Messrs. Lado and Yerodua have been reaching out to delegates to convince them to support their candidate. But Mr. Shema, as the leader of the party in the state, may have the final say on who the delegates choose. Katsina State PDP has 34 local government party chairmen, 3 zonal vice chairmen, 13 party executives, and other top stakeholders like former governor Mr. Shema and former National Party Secretary Abdullahi Suwari. With Sokoto, Kebbi, and Zamfara state delegates being largely controlled by Mr. Tambowal, who is also contesting, and Kano State PDP chapter in disarray, contestants know that winning the vote of Katsina delegate can be critical in getting the ticket. Take Saraki for instance. The easiest state he can win convincingly in the deep north is Katsina because of his relationship with Shima and the late Yerodua. Wike has the majority of Nigeria to vote, but he also needs the northern delegate, and Katsina has the second highest number of delegates from this side of the north, only behind Kano. Saraki said it when he came here that he was starting from Katsina to show how important the state is. Wike even went to the stage of asking Masari to plead with his people to vote for him as the PDP candidate. Of course, he said it as a joke, but we all know he meant it. Saifullah Ikoraye, a political analyst in Katsina, said, Yerodua factor. Every PDP presidential hopeful visiting Katsina has been paying a courtesy call to the family house of late President Umar Yerodua. In the state, the late president remains an important personality even in death. Irrespective of political party, visits by national leaders to Katsina without meeting Hajiya Dada Yerodua, the aged mother of Yerodua, is seen as incomplete. Premium Times reported that though Mr. Wike was at the Yerodua quarters to greet the woman, he did not meet most of the family representatives. It is getting really interesting. Okay, on this note,